We received an urgent, heartbreaking call to rescue 5 dogs who were living in extremely poor conditions in a kennel. The place, which was originally intended to be a pet kennel, had become a living nightmare for these poor creatures. Recently, all 5 dogs had fallen seriously ill and, as they could no longer be sold, were simply ignored and left to fend for themselves. These animals, who already faced a life of deprivation, were malnourished, with large areas of their bodies hairless, the result of disease and lack of care. They endured the brutal cold of the nights without any shelter or protection, exposed to the icy wind and the elements. Their cries of hunger and pain echoed through the kennel, a silent but desperate plea for help. With the support of the local community, we were able to secure the necessary intervention and rescue these 5 dogs who had already suffered beyond belief. 2 of them were in critical condition, requiring immediate veterinary attention. It was a race against time, but we got them to the vet urgently, while the other 3 also received emergency care thanks to the generous support of sponsors. We named these 2 seriously ill dogs Roy and Roa. From the moment they arrived at our shelter, we began to care for them with all the love and attention we could. They were so weak that they could barely eat at first, but with 3 nutritious meals a day, they began to recover. Seeing the change was like watching a miracle. Their tormenting hunger gave way to a healthy appetite, and their strength began to return. Roy and Roa, although still young, at just 1 year old, had already faced unimaginable challenges. In addition to malnutrition, they were both battling heartworm disease, a serious disease transmitted by parasites. But with intensive treatment and constant care, they began to improve. Little by little, we saw their fur grow back, their dull eyes brighten, and their weakened bodies become stronger. After weeks of tireless dedication, Roy and Roa finally completed their treatments. The transformation was remarkable. From dogs who could barely stand up, they became active, playful animals with a new life ahead of them. Today, Roy and Roa are not just survivors. They are living examples of what love and care can do. And as if this story of overcoming obstacles wasn't heartwarming enough, Roy and Roa have found forever homes where they are surrounded by love and attention. Their new owners are people who truly love and value them. What was once an uncertain and bleak future is now a life full of hope and joy. Roy and Roa, who were once on the brink of death, now live in warm, safe homes where they are treated like family. This incredible journey of rescue, recovery, and adoption has not only saved these dogs' lives, but has also renewed our faith in human kindness and compassion. They are living proof that with love and care, even the most tragic stories can have happy endings. And now, we can look at Roy and Roa and know that they have a lifetime of happiness ahead of them, a life they always deserved.